M0FXB, you know when it's cold. Mazzy's here, you know when it's cold because I've got my hat on, I've got a couple of layers, and I know we're just walking up an area that has lots of houses, but eventually, not far from now, we're going to be in the middle of, I call it, what do I call it? I always describe it as being as big as a football field, but it's basically called the Lynch. It's on top of a hill, but it's surrounded by houses. You can see there in the distance. But it's such a big field that it's perfect for dog walking. So, unfortunately, this is going to have to be Ham Radio Police version number 3. And we've done 1 and 2. I had a lot of feedback on that, and very funny regarding everyone that was giving the thumbs up for the Roger beeps, and of course many people giving their reasons why they don't like Roger beeps, which is great. Good to have discussion. It was brought up, what about echo mics, echo microphones? So if you're not sure, if you've not used one of them before in the CB days, you could buy a mic. You had to put a battery in it or power it somehow, and it would boost and echo your audio a bit like, I don't know, in a football stadium. And some people loved them and some people didn't. It gave people a lot of character, actually. It would, you know, so I never really had a problem with them. If anything, it would make me notice the station more, and I think that was the whole point, really. So, again, if you were on an echo mic in on ham radio, you would have several ham radio police wannabes jump in and very quickly tell you off, and they would not care one bit how it made you feel. So, and that's actually the subject of my video today. So many people cannot have antennas in their location. So the easiest way for them to get out on air is to use apps like DV Switch, Blue DV, Peanut, Echolink, DroidStar, Zello, and these do link into ham radio bands. So you do actually need a ham radio license. So, you know, the thing about a ham radio license, what I like about it is that it will but people will use an etiquette. You know, they'll be polite, hopefully friendly, they'll talk in a way which everyone's happy that, let's call it being professional, I don't know. Not that being on the CB and talking casually is there's anything wrong with that, nothing wrong with it at all. But chances are on ham radio you're not going to get loads of swearing and slang, which you will get on other bands, of course. And I never join those kind of channels because I don't want to listen to people swearing. I just find it boring, actually. You know, we can all swear and boring, but let's talk about a subject that's interesting so it's not a boring conversation. But anyway, so the other day I heard this guy chatting, and he said, I'm disabled, I'm in a flat, so I've got mobility issues, I can't put up any antennas, my landlord won't let me, so I'm using, say Peanut. Let's say it's Peanut. And so then you get the person that will jump in going, oh yeah, I'm using Peanut, but hey, it's not real radio, is it? Now, what I say to that is, what is the end goal of saying to this person who's explained the situation, that they're disabled in a flat, very often retirement age, life's very tough for retired people, yeah? They tend to be looked at like they don't count anymore, which is such rubbish. They count more, if you ask me. So this person says, yeah, well, it's not real radio, haha, sort of thing, repeating what I've heard so many times from people. Like, so what is the end goal? What was the end goal of that person saying that to this person who uses this stuff every single day? I'll tell you what it was, because it can only do one thing, and that is to upset and annoy and make the person that they just said it to not feel very good about the fact that they've just been told that the way that they're using the hobby, which is their choice, their right as a human being, is not real radio. So what's the end goal of even saying that ever to anyone, whether you say it to a young or old person? The end goal is to be not very nice, to not care about how someone feels, and to say a statement which, just sorry about it, it's gone a bit dark, it's very sunny here, to say a statement that where you've just annoyed someone, and you know, upset them. So, you know, these types, please just go away. Like, don't talk to people. Don't push the PTT, whether it's on the internet or on radio. Yeah. Think about what the words that come out of your mouth. Think about how they're actually going to make the person that you're speaking to feel. You know, because if it's not a positive comment, then don't say it. And there's more to life. So that's my little rant there about that. But otherwise, very nice here today. I should have wanted to go out drone flying today, but I've been so busy with, I got this UVK5 that's been modified for HF bands with firmware called KD8CC and Faji Reborn, so I've been tinkering with that. And so I'm still hoping to get out here and fly my drone a little bit. If you've got a drone, fly it around, you get a bit of a buzz from it. So I better go. Lots of dogs here. I'm going to go and find Mazzy. Bye for now.